Hello my beautiful friends, welcome back to another video. I have you outside. I am so excited to show you this. There is a new kit out for the month of February with Colourarte, and the name of the kit is the Dragonfly Wing Kit. So what is this kit? This kit is all about these beautiful interferences that you have been seeing me use in the past couple of weeks, pumped up on steroids, okay? So what you have are interferences that have a pinch of color in them so that they are a blingy, beautiful pastel color. I have them all mixed up so you can see what they look like outside. I'm hoping the sun will help me here a little bit with this. And I'm going to explain the kit, the options, and we're going to do a pour. So, first color we have is called Arctic Opal. And I'm just going to go through these kind of quickly so that we don't have a 2-hour video. And as the days go on, I'll explain more and more about everything. This is called Mermaid Scales. So they're all a light pastel color. This is Pink Parasol, and they are mixed with the interferences so that some of them really shift color and some of them just have a really beautiful pearlescence to them. I would explain it that way. This next one, and I'm hoping it shows up good, is my favorite out of all. It's called Firefly, and it is beautiful. I'm going to be using this in today's Dutch pour. So it reminds me of a very pale gold with a violet shift to it. And I really hope that's showing up. I'm trying to go off to the side here where the sun's hitting it. I notice I keep going off camera though too. Robin's Egg is up next. So that has a nice blue interference mixed into it. So what Leslie did was she took the 5 interferences and added a pinch of colorant to them. Oops, sorry about that. This one here is a blue, baby blue with a violet shift. And that one is, where are you? Freesia. Then next we have Shy Rose. That's got a very soft pink with a blue shift. Next up we have Papillon. A very, very light purple with a violet shift. Sorry, there I go again. I eventually get it on screen. Next is Pixie Dust. There are 12 new colors, so we are on number 9. This is Pixie Dust, a beautiful gold. Yellow daffodil kind of gold with a gold shift in it. Then we have Sea Goddess. This is a really pretty color. So you have a green interference with a pastel green color. Again, they're all pastel. Then we have Sweet Pea. Which is a extremely light pink with a violet shift to it. And then the last one is Hydrangea. So this is like a light purple with a blue shift. So we have that one with a blue shift. Then we have this one that has a violet shift. And then we have this one that I believe has the green shift in it. Yes. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the 3 colors of the primary elements slash Bling It colors that I'm going to be using in this pour. And I need you to be open-minded because it may seem odd, the color palette that I've chosen. This here is your interference without any of the color. This is just an interference color from Colourarte, one of the Bling It ones. And that, I believe, is the Red Sparkle, I believe. Let me check out. Let me mix this one first. Yes, that was the Red Sparkle. This is the Violet Interference. Now, you can't really see them too much. But once they get onto a darker color, which my background is going to be black for this pour, you're going to see just some amazing things. Now, what's the difference between the sparkle and the interference? The flake is a little bit bigger, so it sparkles more, the mica flake that it's made with. Along with those two, I'm going to be using a color, one of the primary elements colors. It's called Hot Cinnamon. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That is just gorgeous. So I'm going to use that. And I'm going to use that Firefly from the new set. So we have tones of pink and red. And along with those, I'm going to use silver, copper, and gold. We're going to do a Dutch pour. Let's get started. What's really exciting about this kit this month is you have 2 ways of buying it. You can buy the 12-piece set with the 15 milliliter jars with an 8-ounce bottle of the enamel, which is this size. Plus, you're going to get a free bottle of Polypore, which is used for your regular acrylic pouring, non-bloom type recipes. I will explain more of this tomorrow when I use it in tomorrow's video. Or you can buy the big kit, which comes with a 32-ounce bottle of the enamel, plus a free bottle, 8-ounce bottle of Polypore. And you get the bigger jar of pigments. So you're going to have both options. Both options come with the free bottle of Polypore and a pack of the taster spoons. These spoons are the perfect measurement for the powders to the solutions that you're using. So per ounce of enamel or Polypore, you use 1 level taster spoon of the primary elements or the Bling It interference colors that we're working with today. So I'm going to pause you while I coat my canvas because that is boring. You don't need to see that. I'll tell you right now, I have copper from DecoArt. I have Precious Gold by Papillon. And I have silver, sterling silver from DecoArt. These are Bling It interferences in Red Sparkle and Violet interference. And then I have the Firefly from the new set, the Dragonfly wing set. And I have Hot Cinnamon, which is a normal primary elements color. Those are my colors. My paints will be listed below how they are mixed. For my base coat, I am using Walmart's semi-gloss Onyx Black ready to use paint. I say Walmart, it says Colorplace is the brand. The only place that you could buy this paint is at Walmart. This is what I use for my white also. The same brand, okay? So I'm going to just flood this canvas with paint. I have a big old cup of paint here, which is, I believe, 20 ounces. To this, I added 3 ounces of water just to thin it out a little tiny bit to get it to the same consistency as my paints. I'm working on a 16 by 20 canvas, and my cell creator is mixed with Floetrol and carbon black paint from Golden. American Floetrol. Why am I calling it a cell creator? Only because the word cell activator is associated with a bloom, and I'm not doing blooms. I'm going to do a Dutch pour. So, and just as a side note, this is not your typical recipe for Dutch pours. I like to use it because I like the effects it creates, but it's not your typical recipe. Your typical recipe is paint and Floetrol, or paint and Liquitex pouring medium, or one of those pouring mediums. It's not house paints. I just choose to use this because I like the effect that it gives. Okay, so first thing I have to do is put down some colors, right? So I think because I have so many metallics that I may, just may, be in trouble here. I don't know. Because I have a lot of metallics and not many of the darker colors to put this on top of. So let me, you know what, I'm going to put down, I think, a, let me just think about this for a minute if I want to add one more color in. I'm just worried that there's so many metallics and no flat paints that it may be too much. Okay, so what I did was I just got out my Naphthol Red Medium by Golden, and we're going to use some of that just because this may just be in my head, but I feel like things come out better when you have a matte paint in there. It gives your eye a place to rest. So I'm going to start by putting that down. Now my canvas on here is crooked. I have to straighten it, which means it's going to be crooked for you guys, which means I now have to straighten out the camera. This is how things work. All right, here we go. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready, Eddie. Kind of judge where the center of the canvas is. And I'm going to put down a nice thick line of that. So that's that color. Then on top of that, I'm going to use my 2 interferences, which is going to be the violet. And that will look white to you, but there is violet in it. Just gotta wait for the close-up, baby. Then I'm going to use my red sparkle. Kind of want a lot of that goodness. Okay, that's the red sparkle. Then I'm going to put down some of my hot cinnamon. Am I? Nope. I'm going to put down some of my gold. Nope. Some of my silver. There's a lot of nope going on in my head when I do this, believe me. Okay, so that's that color. Then I'm going to put down some of the Firefly. And maybe a little bit more of that. That's going to be a really pretty color. So it looks like a light caramel with a violet. Just kind of getting it on both sides so it goes up and down. All right, that's plenty. Sometimes I can be heavy-handed when it comes to this stuff. Then I'm going to put down some of my copper. Okay, and last will be the gold before I add my Cell Creator. Okay, I'll show you. I don't know if you'll be able to see the consistency. It flows off this stick, but leaves a nice mound, and it takes a second for it to disappear. Okay? So I'm going to put a healthy portion of that. Because I'm going to be blowing up and backwards, I want to make sure that I have enough black to work both ways. So a nice thick line of that. And it does sink a little bit, but that's okay. It still works. There we go. All right, we're going to torch quick. Just to get rid of some of those bigger air bubbles there. And time to blow her out. Here we go. Okay, so the amount of interference going on in here is insane. Okay, I'm going to have you clutching your pearls in about 2.5 seconds. Just let me do the rest of my painting here. There is a lot of ghost-like stuff. Wow. Oh, wow. Wowee. This is just something I do. This is not required to do in a Dutch pour. As a matter of fact, I don't know anybody that does do this. I know Christina Welsh does some beautiful flip and drag. She may have done a Dutch and done it with the airbrush, but I'm telling you, it just adds so much depth. And just makes it look a little more unique. Oh my goodness. Now the problem is, right here, I dragged the tip of the blow dryer through and right here, but I could just put a little black paint there. I'm gonna let it see if it folds back in actually on itself. The problem though that I'm having is right here. This is much lower than that side, but this side is like perfect. It all matches up. So see if I could get something to go up that way. That's perfect. Oh, I cannot even tell you how beautiful these colors are right now. In the center here, where you have some black area, I like to leave it. It looks like almost like a cavern or a river. But you could take your air, your straw, whatever you're using for air, and kind of make sure it's turned on first. Kind of blow down into it to get some cells to pop up. If you don't want it all empty like that. Okay, I happen to like it like that. So I'm not going to do much more of that, but this is just phenomenal. It really is. I need to just do one thing here. Just a little tiny bit of, if I could stop shaking, that would be awesome. Just a little tiny bit. And I'm just going to kind of fill it in here with a toothpick. When it dries, it'll start coming back together too, the paint. So over here, I notice I got a little splatter. These are all things you have to check for before you put it to bed. All right, that's good. Well, let me give you a close-up. All right, so I'll show you with the lights on. You won't see much. Oh, the beauty, the beauty. So that's lights on, and here lights off. So let's start up here. Boy, that is just gorgeous. There is just so much going on here. Oh, wow. I almost get overwhelmed, like, ugh. Here's the little group of cells I made. You can see the paint's still down to the canvas. It'll come back, but that's just one way to take care of that area if you don't like it all black. I happen to like that black area in there. I cannot wait to resin this. This is just going to be stunning. Absolutely stunning. So my friends, I have a coupon code, 20% off the new kit. Or if you want to just buy a color or two, I'm not sure if you could buy the new colors individually, but like the hot cinnamon, things like that, you can. No minimum order to use the 20% off. It's in the description below, along with all of my other links to my social media, to my Facebook group, United We Pour. Come on over and join us. We have a great group of friends over there sharing their art and helping one another. Just love it. And if you're interested in this piece or any that you see me making, they're either in my Etsy shop, which is listed in the description. It also pops up during the video and after the video. It says to buy art, click here. You could click on that and go see what pieces I have in there. And when I make a painting like this, it won't be in there till it's dry. So if you're interested in it, you can email me, artbytammy@yahoo.com. I love you all. Happy pouring.